Hello, 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 guys. How's it going? We are back in Chroma Endless, and well, you can already kind of see some things are different. I've done some work in between episodes and all, so I have added the Flugel Tiara. I know that I was talking about we had this little Eye of the Flugel, and it's like, oh, I don't really want the mana cost, but also I realized that flight, not quite unlimited flight, oh dear gosh, but unlimited flight is going to be fantastic, so it's incredibly worth it, despite the mana drain. Let's sleep as well while I talk. I've done a lot of mining in the Nether to get more netherite. That's what it's called. We're gonna switch this out. Hold on real quick. I mean, are any of these like actually all that helpful? We'll go with the turtle shell so we can breathe underwater. But yeah, so we have the Flugel Tiara now. I also found night vision goggles while mining, so we don't need the bat anymore. I've made the Ring of Magnetization. I don't remember going over that in the last episode, but it uses a little bit of mana just to bring stuff to us. I was getting sick and tired of like walking everywhere to pick up everything when it can just boop right into our inventory. What else has changed? I did go through a lot of... I thought I closed a lot of these. We want here, in this bit. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, wrong one. In the underground. We have all the ores and stuff completed now. I didn't explore too much more about down there. I just kind of left it. And then we're looking at this one. So obviously there's a lot more that we need to get in here, but there were a couple of things that I wanted to make. So I mean, one, obviously we want to make that little portal. This has to get up to 5 bars though, and it's at 2.63. It's been running for a little bit. Onto the other things. We still have Greg. We love Greg. Greg has regen. Greg is fantastic. Greg just regens himself. Fantastic. Well, a new one has spawned. A new one. And his name is Biz. Well, Biz is just about the most annoying Iron Golem that you can get, because he definitely has effects. Except, of all of the effects that they could have given Biz, he has Frostwalker. We have water in quite a few places around the base. The last thing that we need is Frostwalker. Therefore, we get to have some fun with Biz. And I'm sick and tired of having to deal with frozen water all the time. Wow, this is really rough. It does show how big our big strikes are though, which is interesting, because on the small ones he's losing like 2 hearts, and then on the big ones he's losing like 30 hearts a hit. So Biz has, wow, reach, is that reach 7, protection big, unbreaking big, a cold aversion 5, an enchanted bit. Wow, that is insane. That is also, why did he drop a water wheel? I don't really know why he would drop a water wheel, but that's a very big chest plate. So what does that have? 5 armor, plus 8 max health. Holy, that is an insane chest plate. Absolutely insane. Holy. The other thing that we wanted to look at, can you guess, based on these wonderful items, Dragonstone, a clock, Dragon's Breath, Amber Gems, and Source Steel? I'm sure you can't. What does this change? I'm so confused by what combining it with gunpowder does. That's kind of weird. But we can make time in a bottle, which I've been looking at for a very long time. I had one too many short steel. Oh, because we claimed one from a quest. That's right. Yep. And then we need one bit of living rock. And then we need our beautiful wand. What's gonna be the best way to do this? How about we grab out our 2 Rose Arcanas, point that there, and then this is gonna need quite a bit of mana, from my assumption. We can probably break out one of those. I could have sworn that this was keeping up with this a whole lot better than it was earlier. But, ta-da, that. But now everything's full, which is why it's not taking anything. I don't really, well, it's fine. We can break it. Oh, did Biz also drop a golden shovel? We might have just accidentally claimed that from who knows where. But now time in a bottle, that will speed things up so immensely. Like, with this beautiful pressure bar here, we can just kind of like, boop. We don't have enough time to store this stuff, but this should be going at twice the speed, so this should be going up a lot faster. I also did figure out how to work this. We just needed item pipes and whatnot. That was really, really simple, actually. Not too bad. Oops. Okay, we have a potion of swiftness. That was a really funky lag spike. But yeah, so now all the time that I get to stay on here, it just gets to be stored in our time in a bottle. Which is good. Now you guys actually have a way to track how much time I spend, but, you know, that's fine. So, other things that need to be done, right? We need to obviously go here. We need more air compressors. That's also a very big thing, which is why I made a bunch of Eutherium. Like 150 nuggets of it. Also, we don't need these fluid pipes anymore, so we can take those away. We don't really need the cursed fluid. We'll keep that stuff. The final thing that I did want to do was possibly improve this setup, because I think we're going to need quite a bit more of it. So if we come back over here and we look at in here, right, having this stuff will be very good, including Firite. We are going to need quite a bit of Firite. So it's just kind of like stuff that we know that we're going to need. So like the pure crystals, all of that fun stuff. In order to do that, we're going to want an element. We're going to want one of these element holder things, which... which one was it? No. Where's the element holder? These are all full with element, so... Oh, no, that's not the right one. What was it that we were looking for earlier that had it? Oh, the source receptacle. Okay. We should be able to make another one of these. We're gonna need to have to go and grab the mana diamonds, but we should be able to make one of those. Do we not have mana diamonds? We do have mana diamonds. I was about to say, I was like, oh, we have a lot of mana as well. Go figure. Source. There, we want one of these. Empty source receptacle. What are we missing from this? We're missing a pure crystal. Exactly the point. So, we can quickly... make each of these. Okay, so what is this? Fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Okay, and then to finalize that, we need one of each of the crystals. It's probably just easiest to have them all on me. Okay, so we need one of each of these. Our pickaxe is slightly too good for this. Or maybe it's just really good at breaking the other bits and not the things that we need. Okay. So, water goes there, fire goes there, earth goes there, air goes there, and then we need 1 diamond. You stick those all there. We don't have these all as extracting. There we go. That's why it's just easier if we had made this, like if I'd known what the setup needed to be when we made it, that would have helped improve things greatly because I would have known what I was actually trying to do. Why are only 2 of these flowing? Okay, well there's a pure crystal. That was really weird. I think one of these should be fine. I'm just trying to debate what the best way to do it is, because I know that we're going to need more element containers, like some of the big ones, so... And then we're going to need each of these extractors. So if we can stick the extractors up on here. Can those go on those ones? They can. Okay. Just having to double check everything. Okay, so this is going to be air. So this one goes there. Squid must have died. But that should now be filling. This is earth. We have water. I mean, obviously it'd be better if we had like full-size things and all of that fun stuff. We can always do more with that later. I just know that for now, this is going to be the best option. And then we can take all of this stuff with us. Oh, crud. You go back. Our pickaxe is a little fast for things that we, you know, just for things, stuff and things. Okay. So then this is water, fire, earth, air. So then this is going to be the air. Water, fire, earth. Water, fire, earth. We're gonna have to move this one. Okay, and then we can do boom, boom, boom. I guess technically we don't even need these cables, right? Because we can just stick like that, and that'll go into that. See, look at that. We're just improving things all the time. That one should be the water one. We need one of the big boys. Okay, so then there are all of those. That will greatly help with a lot of things. The last two things that would be the best would be if we could get these to... let's go into the quest to show. If we could get those into the reservoirs, and then they would be really, really big, and then these into the element containers. The other thing that so Fireite, definitely a possibility now. We just need a lot of the pure crystals. What all do we need for this? So that can help us to get to Fireite Ingus, Fireite Furnace, dear goodness. We can upgrade our Dank, which will be cool. We can do a War Staff, which we aren't going to use. Is there anything else that we can actually do with this? Pure rock, whatever that is. Some of the ingots. The Philosopher's Stone. I mean, I think that we're not close to that, but Fireite would be a good one to go through. And then we can also work on getting the improved element binder with that as well, because that will let us... Like, now we have the element binder and the element infuser. That works as both of them in one, so we have to worry a little bit less about that. And having to, you know, keep this in our backpack and switch it on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. So, yeah, that would be nice. I think that's the gist of it, though. Then we just have to... It'd be nice to have the improved extractors to actually work through this. To get the improved extractors, what do we need? We can work on those. More pure crystals. Okay. That sounds about right, as well as a bunch of normal element extractors. Okay. I guess we could probably set up each of these and then just have them extract from that. That's not water, so that's not going to work. Earth, fire, water. This is air, so air does not matter. This is going to be water, fire, earth. So water is there. Then we can extract. That should pull all of the element out of here. And then we can just have that insert. Yeah, so there. That took no time at all. Okay, and then we have earth and fire. So we can go ahead and do the earth one. Have that insert, have that extract. Disconnect that one. And then we have this last one, which is fire. Things are going weirdly. Okay, and then we can pop both of those off. Set that back to extracting. There we go. That has gone, and that has helped us a lot. Yeah. Pretty decent. I think that improved element extractors will definitely help a lot. A lot. So the other thing is we could probably do with some more diamonds if I had any diamond ores over here that we could just kind of throw in. Dooey. We have 22 diamond chunks. Not great, but acceptable, I suppose, to refill quite a bit more. So then now we can just stick each of the crystals right there. Collect them, put them there. Yeah, that's a lot faster. And then stick a diamond in the middle, and that'll run through all the fun source. Yeah, so not nearly as bad. And then once we get the improved extractors on all of them, that will also greatly help. So a little bit of a give and take, and all the while we're still storing time in a bottle. Oh, I forgot that we can fly. Sometimes I just double hit and it scares me. We look for more. No, it's not fire, it's flame. I mean, we're getting there. It's getting closer. We've been working on a lot. A lot's been going on, so it's perfectly fine. I understand. Okay, so there's another pure crystal. Can I just go right on ahead and make a new... Am I crazy, or was that not there? Right there. We can go ahead and make another improved extractor. Let's just go ahead and switch out that one. So that one should fill up relatively quickly compared to others. Because these are going to be very, very low. That one's already almost filled again. Just to kind of show the difference in speed. We're also going to need some white rock. So let's just go ahead and get some of that out. Well, then it's a good thing that we put it on Earth. So, I mean, definitely a lot to go through, definitely a lot to look at, but we're definitely making progress. Hello? Thank you. I mean, there's not too much here left that we need to do. This doesn't really matter to us. We can technically do a portal stabilizer if we can put in RF, and that would give us like places to go. I think the last thing that we really just need is the Firite, which is a little, well, actually I say a little, but it takes a netherite apiece, plus swift alloy, plus pure crystal, and a very high amount of the fire, and we're gonna need quite a bit of that. So it's kind of unfortunate because it will take so much, but I guess that it will kind of work out and even out in the end. I guess we are technically working on this stuff anyways from here on in, so what are the last couple of things that we really need to do here? We probably need to work on more air compressors. I feel like I've already said that. Let's look at air compressors. Can we make another? What are we missing? We're missing an air canister, which we can make. And then we're missing some of these reinforced bricks. Oh, and then we're missing machine frames. I can see where the machine frames are now not being automated are now going to be a problem. Especially with the clay and other such items that we have to get. Okay, interesting. I don't see us needing any more of those for the time being, and then there's the white rock. Hello, friend. We're gonna sleep. So, machine frames is where it's at for now, to work through... Oh. a lot of that type of stuff. I hate sorting my inventory, and I remember every time that I hate sorting my inventory, but I still do it. And then once we hook this up, hopefully we can get to that 5 bars of pressure. No promises. Please, 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 3.5. Do we have any more pipe? What is this called? Tube. We do have more tube, okay. We have to set it like that. Dang, this stuff just really does not like moving. Because that's definitely going. That's at 3.68 and that's at 3. This whole thing, this has always been like the weirdest of things. This mod. I never quite understand it. Can we make another one of those? We can. Let's make another air compressor. And then let's go to flame lilies. Heat that up. Heat that up. That up. Don't we need, like, isn't there a valve or something like that that lets us, like, let off extra pressure? I might be crazy in thinking that one, though. If we do... No, not there. A valve... pneumatic craft. Pressure tubes. I could have sworn that there was something that like let off extra pressure when you have extra pressure, and that we should probably get that, otherwise things can explode. I just have to remember what it's called. It's not an air cannon. It's not a pipe. It should be like safety tube? Oh yeah, we need one of these with a pressure gauge. I'm gonna hold it there, so that way it can recognize that we found this thing. I love it when we're just like, we're out of like the most random of things. It's like we don't have enough levers? Levers is what we're gonna go with. We'll stick that there, I suppose. So now that should easily get, this should get up to 5 without exploding, I think is what that does. So, sorry, it's still not up to 5. Probably next episode we will be there. It's at 4. Well, 3.69. I say 4 because I want to like rationalize and be like, oh no, it's right there, but we've shown that it goes slow enough that there's no reason for us to rationalize and be like, oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Are these chickens making enough eggs? Come on, give us the hitbox for... I don't know how that chicken died. Sure, it probably wasn't a happy one, but... interesting. All of our cows, we have tons of chickens in there. So as soon as, like, with our looting, that is ridiculous, we'll be plenty covered on that basis. We just have to let them fill up back up this wonderful little thing because they haven't really been producing that many eggs. And I go through multiple stacks to get that many chickens. We can probably pull out a lot more of these flame lilies just to ensure that we have them. Okay, there we go. Now we have the unlimited flame lilies for our wonderful little supply over here. So, we're definitely going to end the episode here. But, going for... Oh, wow, it's 3.8. That's actually going up, like, really, really quickly. I guess we just needed a bunch more air compressors. But, going forward from here, right, what do we have left? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? Let us look in our backpack. We want to use this to get to the mining dimension, because I assume that the mining dimension is going to have a very, very nice amount of ores and things for us to get. We still need to work out how to use these stupid pedestals. I haven't looked it up. I need to find a YouTube video about it. It just kind of is what it is. We have these 2 dungeons. We could always try and go find those. Don't really have much faith in them, but could be interesting to go try. What else do we have? We need to invest in heat sinks. So that way we can start... What are the vortex tubes? Yeah, we're gonna have to start making vortex tubes. And look into the refineries. Because that will give us LPG, gasoline, kerosene, and diesel. Which I have a feeling all of these are going to be needed for something. That smells 450 items. Holy. Does this have specific uses? No, not LPG. What about diesel? Do diesel buckets have important things? Again, no. Kerosene? Maybe we don't actually have to get into any of this, because there's no point in any of it. Unless gasoline. Of course, probably gasoline needs something. A mixer to make napalm. While that is great, I don't think that we need that. So maybe we don't actually need to make some stuff like that. I don't know exactly what. We're gonna What does this do? Process liquids into other liquids. LPG and coal together in this machine can produce liquid plastic. Okay, that's where we need it. Because this gives us the plastic, which can heat frames. Ooh. The fluid mixer makes litherite. Oh, that's such a big one. Oh my gosh. Because if we can get into oh dear gosh. Making a litherite crystal. So you need these 2 things to make this. This will turn into this. That turns into this crystal. That crystal goes through a PCB. Holy crap. Okay, that's fun. Plastic sheets, any amazing uses? Netherite these are capacitors, transistors. So those will be important. Holy cow, this is a ridiculous amount of stuff. Amadron, and then we have to get into all of these wonderful PCBs, which further get us down the line, and things are getting very complicated very quickly. This is like where automation really wants you to kick it up, and I don't know if I have that yep, nope, I don't know. I'm not very good with automating things. I mean, clearly, you can look at our map and just see, like, there's just a bunch of random stuff that's sitting out and around here. Which is pretty usual for us, honestly. Pretty usual. But, yeah, what can we do? I will end this episode here, so I will see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to leave a like or a comment, both are greatly appreciated, and subscribe if you are not. Bye, guys.